Just uploading the sympathy and open-minded sense video. That's the title. Yeah, to my mind, a lot of times I see black people. Oh, black guy, and it runs to my mind. But that's, I mean, obviously, I don't know if it's, and I always wonder if it's a different color skin. Is it because we actually, I want to say, we pronounce things different? We have a different culture. Because a lot of times, like, my culture is similar to certain people that grew up in a certain area. So it must be the color of skin, but I don't want to be that person. And it's not like, oh, I feel some kind of guilt. It's repulsive. Also, if I label someone, oh, it's a black guy, now that's saying we're different. Or like, whoever you were, or it was somebody else. That's a black man. That's why he didn't like that video. Well, also, it's like, why is your color, does your color define you? Like I don't define myself as a white male or white man. I mean, if right, like I fill out an application or anything, why not say government related? Even a driver's license, Caucasian male. Actually, is a white, not Hispanic, if you will. It's just all right. But I don't think if people. Well, that's a black guy. That's who he is. That's a black man. I mean, I don't see people like that. See, I see people like a conscientious being, an entity. You know, I see people based. Eventually I get to know their personality. Their quirks. Maybe once in a while I'll give you a nickname based on personality. It's like that's who I see people. I don't see people like, oh, that's a Indian guy, Asian. Of course, I'm aware you are, but there's all these personalities, whether your character, yeah, the things that how you behave, how you really are. If you're a nuisance, I'm a nuisance to you. It's a, you cause me some kind of damage, I'm gonna see you like that. It's really, it takes me time to get to know somebody as well. So the thing how we segregate each other, we really do. That's a white guy, black guy. It's already, and people pointed that out before. I don't know if I'm not putting somebody, names right, but I think it was Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman actually said that the moment it runs through your mind, you're ready, like you're building a block towards a segregation. People say it builds a stepping stone to racism, or at least a premise to put walls between each other. But he does, you know, and even aloud. It's like, I'm thinking of one moment, and it was a young person, and I actually told her, hey, don't say that it's like this. It was actually after watching the Morgan Freeman interview, and then some other people just didn't want to even listen to that. It's just a personal moment. And I realized, maybe I shouldn't be with those people. They're not gonna help me grow and try to be pure in life. And the thing is, yeah, it runs through my mind, but my mind is polluted a lot of times with other people's words. It really is. And a lot of other haters' words that I don't even freaking use. Especially, and this is I should say, especially when I'm like cooking food or cleaning anything with vegetables actually. And I don't even think like that. Lately it went away actually. For the last week or so, it just it didn't go through my mind. It's like somebody else's words to my mind, and I don't even think it with those words. So this telepathy, whatever you want to call it, clear quantum, it doesn't matter. It's a mental communication thing. It's disruptive. Also, I forget a lot of words as well. I forget a lot of words, and it's like it becomes it becomes like a third or second, kind of not even an instinct anymore. Like I have to think thoroughly about that, and sometimes it takes me like actually like close to a week. But as far as seeing other people, I don't see people like, oh, that's this color skin. It doesn't even resonate with me. It does. It does create something inside you. Like you already see that individual based on their race, and everything else is overshadowed. You know, it really is the truth. So as far as yeah, I mean, as far as people being, especially in the States of America, and I don't use the word like trying to sensitive about some things. I understand it. I really do. I really do understand it. Especially history in the United States of America. But a lot of people will use that towards their benefit. They really will. And then, and I had actually incidences where it became apparent that people just racist, bigoted towards me because of my color skin. Of course I got angry. Of course I got angry. But, I don't really go through let's say that establishment where it was based just on that. Just have more egregious things why they were like that. You know, it's a narrow mindedness that people have, and whether it gets polluted, to a certain extent by other factors or the environment or society as a whole, eventually you just become abstinent from it. You shouldn't just partake in that and just let it take you to a level where you demean a person.